It's cruise time, y'all. CNS Travel, the Texas Cruiser. Eddie Lugo Studios and Adventures with Uncle Dave. You know what time it is. Yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah. We're going live and we're sailing free. Talking travel news from sea to sea. From ports to decks and all that's new. Grab your drink, we got the cruise crew for you. Let's talk about it, yeah. Cruise tips, ship flips, where you wanna be. There, let's vibe with CNS, ride with Uncle Dave. Pimpin' with Eddie Lugo Studios and the Texas Cruisers bringing waves. Yeah, let's talk about it. Don't you miss this trip. We're going full speed, no script. Just grip that ship, grip that ship. Who's got the deals? Who's got the tea? What's the next port where we wanna be? Short skirts, sea days, parties at night. Live chat poppin', keep those comments tight. And are you ready? Where we cruising? Who's your crew? We got the best. CNS, Texas, Eddie Dave. Say less, say less, say less. Oh, let's talk about it, yeah, we cruising loud. Reppin' Travel Fam, we're feeling proud. Every sail away starts with this crew. So hit that like and subscribe too. You heard it here first. Travel, tips, and fun with the best in the game. Don't forget to drop a comment, share the stream, and let's talk about it.
All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing good?
Man, I'm over here jamming.
I know, man. That song, I'm sitting here.
Get my boogie on, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. Get you going. Oh, Rick, I'm sorry. I forgot yours. Here you go. Had to play the governor intro for the governor.
It should have been the presidential,
I had to make it up so there ain't no darn copyrights to it.
Better. The one he
Okay,
better.
I do have some breaking news for Eddie. The booze cruise is paid off.
5.0 or the 4.0? The 4.0.
The 4.0.
All
4.0 is paid off, baby. So
Man,
give a shout out to
totally.
Ryan at PK Adventures and Travel for taking care of that for me.
Yep.
Sweet.
All right, well, let's see who
Nice.
all we got so far.
Nice.
Got cruise ship drone. How you doing? Appreciate you being here. Of course, we got Chris M in the house.
Hey,
Hey,
Chris.
Chris,
the Tasmanian devil himself.
you got your stuff, Chris.
Miss Joseanne. Hey, Joseanne, hope you're doing good tonight.
I was a little upset with Chris the other day because he was in the little pavilion thing, and when he come out, got on a scooter, and he's rolling across the park. He didn't even catch a wheelie, man. So I'm like, man, catch a wheelie, be like Eddie. You know,
As fast
wheelie, dude.
as fast as he was going, he had to have wheelie bars on that thing.
He's
I
got
mean,
to. And it's probably not even them little short ones, man. They're probably like 3 feet long, you know?
He's got the ones like they got on the dragsters, man. Stick that.
Yeah. You probably got a parachute on the back of the damn thing.
Hey, Bob, hope
Hey,
you're doing
Bob.
good tonight. Appreciate you
Hey,
being
Bob.
here. Stand the stern. How you?
How you doing, Tim Stern?
Cruiseologist. I like that. I like that.
The Vid
People are
Incorporated.
good people.
Appreciate you being here.
Cruiseologist.
Attila.
Of course, Attila. Somebody keep Rick in line. Got Attila to be here.
That's right. Somebody got to do it because I'm pretty sure Rick's going to go off tonight.
Oh, yeah. Everybody talking to
Yeah, my ass.
so,
No better.
yeah, there's been some stories floating around here and there that Rick probably might not like too good, but
Dude, there has been some crazy news in the cruise space. I
You got
mean,
that
just
right, buddy.
Crazy stuff, man.
And Sherman's real fast with that mute button. I tell you that front.
It's with Royal, with Carnival.
what'd you say, Rick? What'd you say?
He's got one of those big old red buttons like you see at Staples, man. You get mute.
Yeah, got a Staples button just for Rick, so I hit that and it mutes him.
Yeah. Instead of the button saying that was easy, it's more like silence.
That's right. Lordy.
Even MSC's in the news, man.
Oh
Everybody's
yeah.
in the news.
Oh yeah. Everybody's in the news. Everybody. Well, let's see here. Where is it? Where is what I'm looking here? There it is. Well, since you got it paid off, Dave, let's let everybody know what you paid off.
Set sail on the 4.0 Booze Cruise, hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Departure, October 31st, 2026 from Galveston, Texas. Itinerary, Day 1, departure from Galveston, Halloween night kickoff. Day 2, fun day at sea. Day 3, Cozumel. Day 4, Bay Islands, Honduras. Day 5, Harvest Bay, Belize. Day 6, Costa Maya. Day 7, fun day at sea. Day 8, return to Galveston, memories that haunt forever. Don't miss out, reserve your cabin today.
Yes, indeed. Eddie and I are going to do that lay down zip line.
There you go. There you go.
Yes, indeed. I can't wait, man. I'm ready to go.
We are safe. Everything is right in the world now. Danny has arrived. Danny is here.
Yes. You know, I was actually going to back out if I didn't see her name in the chat.
Yeah. Hey, Trish. Trish is in here. Appreciate you being here, Trish.
Hey, Trisha.
Fuzzy Adventures. How you doing? Got Mona coming in. Everybody saying hey back and forth. So, yeah, I'm ready for Halloween this year. I'm ready. That means
Hey,
we're gonna be getting on the ship.
I got my costume.
Yep. Got your costume ready.
It's ready to go.
Eddie, are we gonna have a costume competition?
Yes. Yes, and yes.
Oh, I won. I already won. I already won.
Well, see, you be Dave. I'll try to dress up as Dave.
That was man. Gotta get you a hat, one of those glasses, man. Those sunglasses.
Give me a grumpy hat and one of his new shirt styles.
Sherman, you don't have the bad attitude to be me.
You
could never be as grumpy as I am, man. I'm just a
Had it
grumpy
on,
old
take it to your neck or something.
Yeah.
Hide it.
Hey, Mona.
Danny Diesel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dress up like Rick then. I already had the beer from my Santa Claus.
Well, look, if I'm going to be Dale and Sherman's going to be me and Eddie is going to be Rick, you got to be Eddie.
You have to shave it, bro. Shave it and just leave it.
Rick have to shave the sides there. Give Eddie his hat.
I just can't get that.
He won't be in the cruise, so he's lucky.
I could see Sherman dressing up like me, and I'll even give him my grumpy old vet hat, and him just walking around the ship, just losing his mind on stuff. Why are there no forks? Where the hell are the forks? Napkins? What? Just going crazy.
I'll have me a sign. Get off my lawn. Hey, Ron. Ron's in the house. Appreciate you being here. Hope everything's going good.
Chris sent this to me.
Let's see. I went on Holland, America, New Amsterdam. It was like a nursing home with a
Wow. That's what I keep hearing, that Holland, America is a lot of older senior citizens.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel. Don't hold back.
Yeah, not old.
Who was it? Didn't somebody say earlier this week that they were going on Holland coming up pretty soon?
Who did I hear say that?
I almost want to say it was Chris.
It might be. I know somebody
Chris,
was.
that's you going on the nursing home with a propeller.
You going on that assisted living ship? Is that where you're going?
And Danny, I will make it pop one too.
Yeah, you just said it was Chris.
Oh my, oh my. Hi, Trish.
So if Rick is going to be Eddie, Rick is going to need Eddie's scooter to pop a wheelie.
Yeah. Oh, that's mandatory. That is mandatory.
Danny's such a troublemaker.
Fuzzy, get ready for birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday early. Happy birthday.
If I was on my on my own chat, I'd be playing that happy birthday song that I have in there, but I'm gonna play it tomorrow when I see him on the chat.
Yeah.
It's not the regular happy birthday. He has some other stuff to it.
Sound like a custom song.
Not chicken burrito too, huh?
Yeah, I got to get me some birthday stuff. So I have it just in case. I got to do me some more thank yous. I only got that one thank you video, so I got to get some more of that. So
yeah.
It all comes around. So,
Oh, and yesterday we were talking about the Chat GPT stuff, and Trisha getting arguments with Chat GPT. Well, and I got into Chat GPT. We definitely do not like each other. We do not like each other. If Chat GPT was a person, they would be strangled dead on my floor. So Trisha,
Donna laughs at me in the truck because the truck has a little AI in it too, and I try to tell it to do something. It always does something totally opposite what I'm telling it, and I get angry and I start fussing at it. And a few times it'll say, "Hey, that wasn't nice." It talks back at me.
You ever see the video where?
Congratulations, Fuzzy.
Nice.
Oh, Trisha finally came to an understanding. Yeah, well, no, we're still on the outs. We're still on the outs.
Well, just keep talking to it. It'll straighten you out.
You ever see that video? You ever see that video where the guy's like, "Alexa, can you give me the weather?" And there's like, comes back. He's like, "Who is Alexa?" I'm sorry, I meant Siri. Siri, can you give me the weather? No, it's Alexa. Why don't you go ask Alexa what the weather is? You know what I mean?
Well, I'm gonna tell you the best thing if you want to find out the weather in something is you need EddieBot. EddieBot is the best thing for weather.
EddieBot, huh?
Yeah. Don't worry about Nightbot or anything else. Just use EddieBot. It's dead on the money. Gives you everything.
If I want the weather, I go outside and look. That's it.
Okay.
By the way, Trisha, that is a very nice thumbnail you made.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty nice.
It's really good. Really, really good.
I think it was really good, especially being the first one. I mean, it's good anyway, but first one.
God, here we go. Here
right.
we go.
Get ready. Get ready.
Uh-oh.
Hide your thermostat, secure your leftovers, and check your Wi-Fi.
DC, how you doing tonight?
Come on, Zach. Boy, Zach's on a roll already. Man, back in my day was saying back in my day, and it was actually his day, and it was happening. Man somehow knows everything except how to text back on time. Oh, speaking of DC, I saw something today. DC, tell us who's booked on the Booze Cruise 4.0.
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us? I just saw it today.
Yeah, he's what was it? Last week I think he was on the Tuesday night show, and he told us then that he got booked on that, and I think the Unhinged. He's got
no, I knew the Unhinged. But he didn't say whether or not he was on the booze cruise.
Yeah, he's using them casino points.
Yep.
Got some deals.
Damn, Zach, calm down, man. Jesus.
Jess must have run outside, so Zach's got a few minutes. He's got to get everything in right quick.
Oh yeah, he's Zach, I love you, but you know what? He knew tonight was coming, and he's been all day thinking about this. Even at school, he's probably taking notes and what he's going to say tonight.
That Dave, you might be honest, and that might be all they do in class on Wednesdays, is to come up with stuff that
he plays videos of me in his classroom, and they're like, okay, roast this guy. Let's go. Johnny, what you got? Missy, what you got? Darlene. I mean,
give it up for the legend, the grill master, the king of unsolicited conspiracy, Uncle Dave.
I love you, Zach.
Yeah.
I can't wait till June. He's going to be here June 3rd, I believe.
Oh, my wedding anniversary day.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll be at the Marina K, whatever that is, on MSC.
Yeah.
Doing some freaky stuff.
You got to prepare the Uncle Dave intro. That's right, Zach. That's right.
Let's see. Was it you that was saying you booked the transportation back to Florida from, was it the cruise line?
Well, I got my hotel for the booze cruise, and it is Comfort Suites, Galveston Port area, beachside.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it from the where's it at? The 29th to the 31st.
Ron saying Zach chat GBT that all day today to get all that stuff.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. He probably put videos of me in there and pictures of me in there and be like, yeah, give me something good.
Yeah, every Wednesday got to prepare for the Uncle Dave intro. Let's see. Make a house call here in Georgia.
Yep.
There you go. There
DC,
you go.
That's what I'm doing. I'm flying in on the 29th, I believe it is. Yeah. From the 29th to the 31st, I'm at the Comfort Suites, Galveston Cruise Port area, beachside. 3606 89th Street, Galveston. And I will also be there this September for another cruise on the Jubilee.
But you got all the details. You gonna tell everybody what your room number is so they can come by?
No. I mean, hell, if you want it, I'll give it to you. I don't give a damn.
No, I'm just messing with
dog poop right in front of the door, man. I need to find out what that number is.
Yeah. I'll be at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites, Galveston Beach, on the Rick Wade special. So we'll be on Seawall Boulevard.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're staying at the Comfort Inn in Texas City, outside of Galveston.
There you go.
I didn't even know it, but I use this thing called Choice Hotels.
Yeah.
And that's who I stay with wherever I go. And I was like, I had all these reward points and stuff, and I got a pretty damn good deal on like 2 nights, and it was like $84 a night at that place where normally it's like 121. So I said, what the hell?
Good, man. That's pretty good.
Trish.
Thank you, Trisha. I mean, it's got hot breakfast and all that kind of stuff, and so yeah, and it's a king suite, whatever that's supposed to mean.
Right.
But it's got stuff in it that I'll never use, like a couch and a kitchen, a little kitchenette. What I'm gonna do with that? There's restaurants close enough. So,
well, it's like we're right beside what is it the spot, Rick? Is that what it's called? The spot that we're beside.
The spot. Yep.
That's got
There's one on the seawall and the one in League City. Yep.
So we're right beside all that. So we'll just be there to one night. We're just flying in on the 30th. So of course we'll be there.
Holiday Inn?
Yeah.
You see the one at the spot?
Yep.
That's a Holiday Inn Express. Yeah, that's my favorite actually.
Yeah.
Holiday Inn Express are nice.
Yeah, that's where we'll be at. And so we can just walk right next door and got the bar, something to eat, everything
There you
right
go.
there.
And I'm going to tell you,
on the beach.
there's a Best Western down there. It's a Best Western Plus. Best Western Plus are really nice.
Right.
And I thought, okay, Best Western Plus, cool. So when I went to Orlando, I booked Best Western.
Right.
It was not a plus. It was like a Best Western minus, and I got there and there's like cracks in the sheetrock in the wall, and I'm like, oh no. The sign is like
Hey, appreciate you being here.
a dingy blue instead of nice bright blue. So yeah, be prepared. If you go to a Best Western, get a plus. Don't just get a Best Western.
Right.
Right.
Lesson
Hi,
learned.
Blue Demon. Carnival's short one ship in Galveston now.
Oh yeah. Well, tell us about it, Rick.
Legend left out today, heading to the Bahamas shipyard, going to dry dock.
Yeah.
And then after you got a whole bunch of work done to her, fresh lipstick and all that, and she'll head to Miami. And sometime in the fall, Miracle shows up here. Sometime.
You got to make room for the miracles.
Miracle. They're making a miracle out of it.
That's right. Yeah, that's the miracles. It's an older, smaller ship, but I like it. That's when we did Alaska and Hawaii cruise. Both of them, we were on the Miracle.
Oh, okay. Because I would say I've cruised on the Miracle out of Galveston.
Yeah, I think it's been there before.
It's like February last year, I believe.
Yeah, because actually when we got off the Hawaiian cruise, I think it was. Yeah, we got off the Hawaiian cruise. The next cruise was repositioning, and I think it was going to Galveston then. Well, it was going to dry dock for a couple weeks and then come back, I think, to Galveston. So, yeah, I mean, it's it's an older, smaller ship, but I mean, we like it. It's got everything you need on it.
I'm going to tell you something. I know Scott's not going to like to hear this, but like the Miracle and the Carnival Paradise, they're smaller ships, but I like them. I mean, because I was on the Miracle out of Galveston, and I was talking to one of the security guards, and I'm like, "Is the ship's not full, is it?" And he's like, he pulled out his phone. He's like, "Yeah, it's full." I'm like, "How many people does this ship hold?" And he's like, 2,786 or something like that. I'm like, "That's it," But there was on the Miracle and on the Paradise, there was never an extremely long line for anything.
Right.
Even Guys Burgers. There was never. I mean, you get in line and it rolled right on through.
Oh yeah,
it was good. I'm just but I'm used to like the Dream, the Vista, the Liberty, the Glory. When you get 3,000, 4,000 people on there, and then everybody goes. Now, but I mean, Embarkation Day is always mayhem, but it was cool. I like them little small ships. Here I say this, and I'm getting on the damn Jubilee in September. So
yeah. I don't know. I haven't been on any ships that size, the Jubilee, the Celebration, the Viva, any of them. They're all going to be the biggest ones I've been on when we get on those.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm interested to see how it is with that big a ship, that many people. We'll see.
And I'm going to be on them damn near back to back. Jubilee in September, Viva in October, Celebration in February. So it's going to be like,
right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm anxious. I'm really anxious about the Viva.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really want to go see.
Oh yeah,
with the
I would be
Viva.
too. Yeah.
I mean, being a cruiser that's only been on Carnival, you know, I can't really
Oh, yeah.
speak to much else. So I need something. I need something new.
And I'm not gonna tell you anything about it. I want you to experience it and get it all, but for yourself.
Yeah. Oh, that's
after
what
we're
I
done with
want.
the cruise, then you tell me how do you feel about it.
Right.
That's what I did with Jeremy and Cheryl. I didn't tell him anything. And Cheryl kept saying, what should we expect out of it? Like,
We
Oh,
we're
I'm sorry.
excited about going back to Seacoast again.
Since I had that specialty dining thing, and I'll always look, like once I booked the cruise, I started looking at the specialty dining, and I saw the Cagney Steakhouse. And I have not read a bad review about Cagney Steakhouse whatsoever. And everybody's like, because I only have one specialty dining, they're like, and it's your first time on NCL, go to Cagney's. So, okay, all you people in the chat, I'm trusting y'all. So, you better not let me down, or you're going to hear about it on Wednesday when I get back.
Right.
Or Saturday night, probably.
Anybody who hasn't checked out Blue Demon Slayer, go check them out. And if it's something you're interested in, give him some more subscribers. He's got a couple more.
Check
I'm
her
number
out.
82. I'm number 82.
That's a he.
Yeah, check her out.
Right.
Yes,
So-
DC, we are.
So go check
I
them
just
out.
need to figure out how far out, since the cruise is paid off now, how far out I can book Cagney's. Like if it's like, a month, 2 weeks, a week, or whatever. And I need to find who else is going, because I mean, yeah, I'm a single solo cruiser, but I might not want to just go check it out by myself. I did that at Fahrenheit 555, and it was boring as hell. Food was good, but I'm just like, I'm sitting there in a whole restaurant full of people, and I got a table for 4 people, and I'm just like,
well, there'll be a few of us up there that might go eat with you to check it out.
Chris.
Yeah.
Bringing the leftovers.
Oh, you can do it 120 days out. What? There's only, I got the booking. It's like 135 days till the cruise. No. Is that right? No, it's more than that.
No, it's more than that. Maybe you're thinking about your first
Jubilee.
Cruise.
Yeah, Jubilee's 130 something days out.
Yeah. Because
good.
Yeah, it's a little further than that. Let's see.
Well, I mean, I can always just go ahead and book it and then get on board and adjust it.
It's only 184. So, I mean, it's really not that far, but that's still.
What you got? Yeah, 184.
Yeah.
184.
But if we can book them around 120 days, and we need to, getting close to that time, we need to get together and figure out when we want to do it.
Dude, can you imagine with all the people that are going and everybody that's going to do Cagney's, we book it and take over half the damn restaurant?
Hey,
right.
We're gonna take over.
No, we don't want to sit over. We don't want to sit over. Can we just smash all these tables on this side of the room together so we can have 3 tables wide, 12 tables long?
We'll say, hey, look, Carnival Fahrenheit 555. They just give us the whole dining room, and
Yeah,
so
they shut the doors. They shut the doors and just
There you go.
Yeah, they close the doors and just let us have all of it. So, what are y'all gonna do?
Dave, if you don't like Cagney's, you can bring me the leftovers. You know what, Chris? Since you said that, there ain't nothing coming out of that restaurant. I'm gonna tear every bit of it up.
Chris, sorry, I'll be there. So if there's any leftovers, I'll take them.
Eddie's gonna catch a wheelie, run over me with his scooter, and take it.
Yep. And then I go to the bar, get him a Miller Lite, and bring it back.
Okay, fair enough. And a Band-Aid. Hey, sorry about your ankles.
Well, here, drink this.
Chris said last time they were there, they had 2 tables with 7 people at each table. So
wow.
So we ought to be able to get in there.
I don't even know half the people that are going on this cruise.
Me neither.
Like,
so.
as far as as far as like the booze cruise,
Right.
as far as how many people are in the group. I
I
know
just let it happen.
I know with
It's a known
Unhinged.
group.
I know with Unhinged, it's like it's well over 100.
Oh yeah,
Right.
easily.
You know, well over 100.
Yeah,
That
it's
crew's
got,
gonna be
it's got to be because it was 100 a couple months ago. Yeah,
Mhm.
so it got to be. Let's see. Anyone interested to come? Everyone is to watch. Is welcome.
Yeah, whatever chat you're in, just drop your link, man.
I think she did. She's in Eddie's. I think I saw her drop it earlier. But Danny, if you
I don't have Nightbot on my channel. I'm not big enough yet to have Nightbot. So
Danny, if you're dropping in everybody's chat, because I know you floating around all of them. So we'll
Danny got her phone. Danny got her phone, her laptop, the tablet, and she got a touchscreen TV. She's just
oh yeah. She got it all going on. So.
Hey,
if Danny had 2 more arms, she'd still get tired.
Look at that. Denise hit 301 clubs. All right.
What?
Way to go.
Good going.
Woo. You broke that goal now for the next one.
Yeah.
You know,
Good
I don't
job.
even know.
Good
I
job,
don't even
me.
know how many. I don't even think I have any. Let me see. I don't know. Does it say it in here somewhere?
Well, Rick, what other kind of exciting news is coming out of the little Port of Galveston?
169.
Well, this one slipped by me. Sunshine is coming to Galveston, and isn't that the Triumph? The original is it Sunrise?
Sunrise was the Triumph.
Sunrise was the Triumph. Sunshine was
Destiny.
That's what it was. Well, it's coming to Galveston. It's about the same time the Spirit's coming here in November 27. Spirit's been on the calendar for a while, but that's the first time I've seen Sunshine. The word I'm getting on the 5th terminal is there's a lot of logistical, planning they're having to do to put together. Now they're saying because they filled in one of the slips over on the cargo end already, right. $65 million to fill in. They used a lot of debris out of the grain elevator to help fill that hole, and they got it filled up. But now they're saying after a year they can put an asphalt top on it, and it won't be. But put asphalt on it because it will give. Right. It'll take about up to 2 years, or maybe a little longer, for it to finally settle down enough where they can put concrete down.
Right.
So they're not wanting they're not wanting to dedicate that kind of time to fill in that slip on the far east end behind, right next to actually kind of in between the MSC terminal and the Royal Caribbean terminal, leaving that one slip open for Texas to come in to stay at. So what they're going to do is go ahead and do all this infrastructure, and I think my thought is they're going to do some piers and pier it off, and they just fill in the slip over time, but not in a rush to fill it, because they're going to do what they want to do in a different way.
Right.
So I think they're going to do piers and all that, and still go in there and put in another terminal in and expand Royal Caribbean terminals, docks.
Man, they're going to have so many cruise ships out of Galveston. They're going to run the cargo companies out of there.
But see, that's what we're trying to keep pissing off the stevedores, man.
So piss them off. Just move them around the corner somewhere.
So
keep them on the coast. Send them south.
We're trying to leave the west end of the port for their purposes. They did bring a big old long train full of military vehicles. That I saw some of them today. They're going to be going on railroads to go over to Europe. They're for the European countries and all that.
Yeah,
they purchased them.
Fort Hood, Fort Bliss, and there's one other military base. They send all their stuff down to Galveston to ship it.
Right.
Unless
Exactly.
they're going west to California, the NTC, the National Training Centers, then they rail it out. They put it on a railhead.
Right.
But
Yeah.
if they're shipping it anywhere, they don't run it
No.
like all the way to Norfolk or any of that. They go right down south, put it on a ship, and they can go where in the world.
We got a lot of railroads come in and out. They just roll them on the ships and then sail them overseas, But the word I'm getting is they're getting close enough to where they can pull together and make announcements like towards the later part of the summer, first part of fall, where they can go ahead and say, "Hey, this is what we're doing." That's was kind of great. They're signing off on the agreements and stuff. And the port did say they can use that peninsula between the two slips. That Royal Caribbean can use that peninsula, so that may factor into that other terminal.
That'd be good.
Yep. So there's a lot of great stuff going on, and I think Carnival is really pushing hard on the port to do what they want to do that on the other end down there.
Right.
What I mentioned the other day about demolishing Terminal 28. Before they do that, rebuild that new huge terminal that is going to be able to handle 3 ships at one time. And then where they demolished where the Terminal 28 is, they put a parking garage there. And
Galveston's got enough construction going on. They need to, they need to finish. You got to finish your dinner before you have dessert. So they need to finish dinner, and then they can have dessert.
Well, they need to get TxDOT on the stick, man, to get all that stuff done from I-45 to the port. TxDOT can fix all that. They just need to get out there and do it, and they're dragging their feet.
Yeah, that's
the bullwhip, but I help.
They got to fix the issues with getting people to the port.
Exactly.
Right. Before they keep expanding. I mean, it's already somewhat of an issue with getting to the port. So if you add 3 more ships, that's just 3 more ships worth of folks coming in trying to get there. It's just going to make it worse. And then people are not going to want to go there anymore. They're not wanting to go out of Galveston.
I said it the other night. Galveston has growing pains, but at least they're growing.
Right.
Yep.
It's, you can see, this sucks and that sucks and blah, 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 blah. But you know what? This isn't going to last forever.
Right. This state has
done, then that'll get done, and then that'll get done.
This state has tons of highway dollars. They get off the gasoline tax, crude wells. I mean, they have tons of money to spend to do this work. They got. If you go anywhere in the state of Texas, there's road construction everywhere, throughout the whole state of Texas. There's that because we got money to do it, and they're doing it.
It's annoying.
They need to go ahead and get started on that little project. That way, it'll be all done at the same time. I-45 gets all that widening done, and they get 146, which feeds into 146 to I-45.
My first cruise out of Galveston was October of 2022 on the Vista, and I've been there twice since. And there's always been road construction. For 3 years, 4 years, there's been road construction every time.
We got you beat, Dave.
I'm talking about Galveston.
We I-45 has been under construction since the 70s, early 70s.
I was there back in 2017 working out of Texas Lake City. I was there for 18 days. Yep. So I had to deal with that construction the whole 18 days that we were there, and we were straight, and it was just.
What's up,
Mitch? Yeah,
but I mean, it's not just there; it's everywhere. Just like like I talked about last week with Port Canaveral. The one running Port Canaveral said, "Hey, look, we ain't expanding nothing till y'all fix the darn highways and get it so people can get here."
All right. let's talk about New Orleans for a minute. I don't know if anybody pays attention to the news, but we have a 100-year-old 48-inch, which is 4 feet for those people that don't know,
That's right,
math. 48-inch main water line that runs through New Orleans. Okay, and it's 100 years old and it's 30 miles long. In the last 2 months, they have had 4 ruptures in that line in different places.
Yeah.
And the bad part is when you get a crack in the pipe or a rupture in the pipe, just like everything else, water takes the easiest route to get out.
Oh, yeah.
So when these pipes ruptured, the water was coming out. It didn't come out of the pipe and go straight up. It found the easiest route and it popped up over here. So now they got to tear up a half a mile of road just to find it and then fix it. And they've been doing that for about 6 or 8 months now. So I really can't talk too much smack about construction, but at least Galveston's doing it to make it better. We're here just trying to fix it. You know what I mean? We're just trying to fix it.
Right.
Well, I think that answers everything right there. That's one of the best answers we've seen.
Three things are certain: death, taxes, and road construction. I hear you. I hear you.
Yep.
So that's that covers a lot of it. And this right. I mean, anywhere you go, it's like that with the road construction and what.
How old is that 48-inch pipe? Attila, it's 100 years old, 85 to 100 years old.
Wow.
Man.
So look, when you come down here and you're like, okay, we're gonna get a hotel right here, and it's only 7 minutes to the port. Yeah, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's more like 38 minutes to the port. You know.
Right.
So be careful.
We can see it over there.
Yeah, we can see the port, but you got to go 8 miles this way through traffic, and then cross over, and then come 7 or 8 miles back, and then go to the port. In the port traffic, yeah, you're not getting there early. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, I hate to be talking smack on my own town, but it's the truth, man. I don't. Want somebody to get their hopes up and come down here and be like, "Oh, we got a hotel, right down the road." Yeah, well, right down the road is. It might be right down the road as the crow flies, but it's not right down the road as you're going to get there.
That's right. That's right.
Well, what's kind of driving the change, or why they're not going to wait to fill that slip in? Royals pushing the port, said they want to get this done. They need to bring more ships to Galveston. So that's why.
I'm with you, Chance. And this is my home state.
Yeah. The port is giving them that peninsula as an option, as a good option, the final option. That way they don't have to wait for filling the slip and all. So they can get this done quickly and get where Royal can bring in those other ships that they've been wanting to bring in. And I guarantee one of those ships is a celebrity. And I know they got to bring an Oasis back because they're making too many Oasis, and Oasis done very, very well here. So, so an Oasis and a celebrity, they got to have another terminal.
Right. Well, talking about Galveston and spending money, Carnival's invested $10 million. Oh, where did it?
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to come out with that.
Let's see. $10 million.
Marvel characters can't act right.
Yeah.
No, they can't.
Yeah. And it said, especially with the brand new Tropical going to set the launch in 2 years.
Yeah.
Carnival, Christine Duffy, she was in town to make that announcement. And while she was there, she said that the cruises reflect a microcosm of society, presumably including the small sub-segment ready to throw hands at the slightest provocation. Coming out of COVID, I would say that's one of the things that changed, and we're seeing a lot more incidents.
Just don't touch my chicken tenders.
Yeah. Duffy said that the cruise line has invested more than $10 million in additional security since the brawl, including hiring more officers and adding dogs to this terminal. Carnival was also began placing dogs on some of the ships, and a lot that are just deterrents. The brawl occurred on the morning of April 26, 2025, as passengers disembarked from Carnival Jubilee. The video showed at least a dozen people going at it close to a full minute before overwhelmed security guard intervenes.
No. They waited down to the side. Everybody got tired. Then they waded in. Those suckers, they stood
about 4 of them. They won't about 4 of them.
They didn't get no. Hey, keep it contained, but don't let them wear out each other.
Said, but it was a continuation of a fight on board Jubilee that when they got in close contact again in the terminal. That happened, but cruise terminals are overlapping with jurisdiction, so the FBI handles serious crimes like homicides and sexual assaults, while Customs and Border Protection, Department of Homeland Security are responsible for passenger screening and documentation. So shortly after the brawl, Carnival placed 24 of the people who were allegedly participating in the fight on their do not sell list. Barring them from future sailings aboard Carnival Cruise Line and the sister brands, including Princess and Holland America. So they banned them from all of them.
You don't think, but you don't think that like Carnival passes that on to like Royal and Virgin and NCL. You don't think those cruise lines share information about that stuff? I guarantee you.
I think they do, but the other lines don't ban them right off the bat because there's a lot of people that's been banned from different cruise lines, and they start going on other ones. I think what you're saying is right, Dave. I think there should be a no cruise list, just like there's a no fly list. You get on a no fly list, you don't get on any plane. It ought to be the same way with the cruise. And
I got news for you. When I was down here working in the oil field, and I work for a contract company in the oil in the chemical plants, and if you got fired for something like fighting, coming up hot on a drug test, or any of that, any type of high misdemeanor or any type of felony, they blackballed you in the entire oil field. You wasn't working for anybody. You might as well go be a Walmart greeter,
Right.
And that's, I think like the same thing with airlines. Airlines should do it. Cruise lines should do it. Trains. Right. Everybody, you're a troublemaker over here. Any type of transportation industry, they should all be lumped together and be like, okay, this person is banned from our line for doing this, and this. And they should go into some type of information highway type of thing where they can look them up when they book it and be like, oh, no, we ain't having that on our stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Gerald, this was a long time ago.
This was last year. It was last year. April, but it was all them folks from Galveston out there acting up.
Right.
I guarantee those people weren't from Galveston.
My video I did about that was one of my more popular videos.
Like that.
And I guarantee you the Texas Rick here was there.
Yeah. He was the one filming it. What are you talking about?
I get it, Shannon. Yeah. If you have the union, they do.
Carnival Cruise Addicts, my buddies, I do it as jest. I do not have a low opinion of a Carnival passenger. They're high society type people, man. So hopefully you don't think ill of me for maybe I let a slip of the tongue of saying something derogatory, but
well, Rick, in about 2 years, Carnival's going to be the biggest cruise line in Galveston.
I will say this.
They're gonna have more shit.
I've been cruising since 2016. And I have 16 Carnival cruises. That's the only line I've ever cruised. Yeah. And I have never seen anything like that, in 16 cruises. Yeah. I've never seen it, but the only time you see it is when it's this, is when it gets videoed and put up on Facebook and Snapchat and TikTok and Instagram, but like I've been on a ship, there have been altercations, but it's never come to anything like that,
No.
Yeah. I'm the same way, Dave.
But that being said, I will go to Galveston and they could train me to handle a dog, and I will gladly stand there for way less than they're paying those guys. Just to be like,
man,
just so I can hold the dog, just so I can hold the dog back and be like, don't worry, buddy. You're gonna get to eat today. Watch, I know we got something on here. You're gonna get to eat today, brother.
I could have sworn I saw some security people kind of handing off money to back and forth to each other. I think they was taking bets on people.
Yeah, I would.
This kid looks pretty big, man. I think he's going to take the guy. Here, I give you 20 for it.
Hey, but I don't blame them. If it was 24 of them fighting and it won't before us, wait till they wear each other out. Then we'll go up there.
Sure. All right, I'm gonna go arrest the guy with the broken arm and the broken nose.
There you go.
That's right.
I mean, that's just ridiculous, though. It really is. I think that fight started like over a basketball game or something on the sports.
Something silly.
Yeah, it was on the ship. They already started fighting on the ship over that, and then they all met up again in the terminal, and
sure did.
I think it said only one person got arrested. By the Galveston PD. Only one person.
Then they had that one brawl in the buffet about somebody took the last chicken tenders or some crap.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and you're gonna fight over that? Do you know how many chicken tenders they have on that damn ship? That wasn't the last chicken tender on the goddamn ship. Yeah. Trust me.
No.
No. And
you're better off getting. They're gonna bring out a fresh pan now.
If they run out of chicken tenders, they'll get you some pizza.
Something. I mean,
some hot dog wieners, man. They got plenty of hot dog wieners. But
thank you, Gerald.
That's good, Gerald.
No, they're chicken tenders. Just like Trisha said. No, their chicken tenders suck. So I don't know why you would fight over that. They probably thank you for taking the last one. Appreciate you. I wanted pizza anyway.
The chicken tenders on the
I like how Dave paraphrases Trisha's statement.
Now, if you take the last Miller Lite, we might have an issue.
Woo, yeah.
But you know what? It ain't worth fighting over.
Nah. They'd be right there in the middle of them then.
No, it ain't worth fighting over.
Yep. But
because if they ain't got Miller Lite, then I just go to Dos Equis or Modelo or something else,
They'll have something else for you to take, that's for sure.
I'm an equal opportunity drinker.
There you go.
The Royal Caribbean come out that on the GTY, the Guaranteed to You, where they pick the cabin for you for a discount. Mm-hmm. They have made it to where I've done it one time, and I sweated the whole time before I finally found out what my cabin number was. I was going to get stuck with some cabin that I did not want. But we came up with it's a junior suite, so it can't be that bad. But what they gave us I was okay with it. I wouldn't choose that level of deck, but come to find out, it wound up being close to elevators and close to the promenade and the Central Park and all that. So we actually turned out pretty good on that, even though I would never stay at the 7th deck before. But but now Royal Caribbean come out with a deal to where you usually find out around the 30 days before, 30 to 3 weeks before, somewhere in that range. Well, I also learned how to get the barcode on your C-Pass and then get a reader and get the number what that barcode represents. And the last 4 or 5 digits of that barcode is the cabin number. And I've been right 99.9% of the time. And I had other people tell me, I gave them that hack how to do that, and many people contacted Rick. You were right. It was my cabin number,
Right.
So, but now Royal Caribbean run out a new program like 60 days or even before that. If you pay them $30 non-refundable, they will give you the cabin number. Okay, great. You got your cabin number. But that far advanced, they will let you choose. If you don't like that cabin location, you can choose another cabin of that same designation, another partnership that you might like better. They'll let you do that. Move it. I thought it was a pretty good deal. It really improves the GTY program. I would feel more comfortable now going GTY than I did before. I had to go GTY because they didn't have any junior suites. What it was on that President's Cruise on Allure, and that shit was booking up like crazy. But I must have bugged my travel agent every 4 or 5 days and said, "Are you sure about this?" Oh my God, he said, "Ricky, gonna get a cab? Matter of fact, you may even get something better than that." I said, "Okay, I'll go on what you say," and it all worked out real well. But like I told Don, I don't know how to do that again because I like to know where I'm going to be. I was sweating bullets over that. But this other program now, I may think about doing it again then, just to save some money.
Nelly's got something for you down there, Rick.
You were talking about having a cabin right by the elevators and the stairs.
Yeah.
I had a cove balcony on the Vista, and it was literally go out of my door.
Right.
The steps were on the left, the elevators were on the right, and they were like, it's going to be a noisy room and this and that and the other thing. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear elevators. I didn't hear people running up and down the stairs. I didn't hear anything. So, this is a noisy room. Well, you know what? I'll go figure it out and see how petty you really are,
Right. Yeah.
Well, hey, I heard that too.
That's
going to be champion. I've heard that too, Nelly. Champion of the seas.
Sometimes the subs won't stick. Well, they've got to watch at least 3 minutes of a video and leave a comment. And if they just sub and don't do anything else, then it won't stick. So it's got to show that they actually engage with the channel.
Well, what I do is like when I find, let's say if I go watch a new channel, oh my God, they're cool, and I subscribe to it. I'll watch the whole video, and then when I comment on it, I'll bring up something in that video, usually to the middle or closer to the end. So that way, whoever made that video knows, like, he stayed and watched the whole thing. You know what I mean? That's usually what I do. Now, there's a bunch of them that I'm not subscribed to, and I'll watch the whole video just because I like the content.
Right.
I'm not, when you got 499,000 subscribers, okay, I'm really not going to make that big a difference in your life. You know what I mean?
That's right. Let's see. Well, here's another one we were talking about with Virgin a little bit. Is getting ready to debut.
I heard about that.
San Diego.
Yep.
So
I heard about that.
The Brilliant Lady recently arrived in Port of San Diego for the first time as part of Virgin Voyage's maiden season of the West Coast. After debuting in Los Angeles and earlier in April, the 2,700 guest ship is now offering a series of cruises to the Mexican Riviera and California. The first call to San Diego took place on April 10th as part of a 5-night sailing to Southern California and Mexico. In addition to the destination, the vessel visited Santa Barbara, Ensenada, and returned the World Cruise Terminal in Los Angeles. The maiden call to the port of San Diego was marked by an onboard reception, which included a plaque exchanged with local authorities, as well as a ship tour that covered technical space. Continuing its season on the West Coast, the Brilliant Lady is currently offering week-long cruises to Mexican Riviera. In early May, the 2024 built ship will embark on a repositioning voyage to the Pacific Northwest ahead of Virgin's first season in Alaska. Sailing on its new summer home port, the vessel is scheduled to offer a series of 7 to 12 night cruises to Alaska and Canada. The season is highlighted by visiting a range of destinations, including Prince Rupert, Victoria, Sitka, Ketchikan, and Haines. The Brilliant Lady is then set to return to the West Coast this fall for additional itineraries to California and the Mexican Riviera. Following its inaugural visit, the Brilliant Lady will make 2 additional visits to the port in mid-September and late October. The ship is also scheduled to arrive at the port 4 times in 2027, with visits in May and November that year. I think that's they're going to start, getting more ships, and they're doing the West Coast this year, and they're getting into the Alaska this year, which I think would be a cool Alaska cruise on Virgin, just to take and see how that's different than the other cruises that go to Alaska.
Where's it going out of? Is it going out of Long Beach?
Now, right now, it's going out of San Diego.
Man, a San Diego Alaska cruise. What is that? 14 days?
Yeah. Well, I think it'll move up. I think it'll move up closer when it starts.
Yeah, it'll move up.
It'll move up.
I know.
Yeah.
I looked at one with Carnival out of San Francisco.
Yeah.
I think it was San Francisco, and that was 10 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's when we did our Alaskan cruise on the Miracle. We went out of San Francisco, and it was 10, 12 days, somewhere around there.
Or more. Gerald.
See, that's the thing. Okay, so they're bringing in a nice big ship, which the Brilliant Lady's not. I mean, it's not the Miracle. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not the Carnival Miracle.
No, not.
But they're putting it to use and sending it places. And that's kind of the I don't know, the thing I have with Carnival bringing the festival to Galveston. So they have the Jubilee in Galveston. Now they're going to have the festival in Galveston. They have got to send one of those ships. Excuse me. They've got to send one of those ships out of the Western Caribbean.
Oh yeah,
they have to. They have to 8, 9, 10-day sailings. They have to. You can't keep these 2 monsters. And, Progreso, Cozumel, Costa Maya, Roatan. You can't. What you gonna do? 3, 4, and 5 day sailings with these monsters? Yeah, great. I understand the turnaround is wonderful. You get people on, you get people off. But people that have been to all these ports, they'll cruise one time to check out the ship, not get off the ship in 3 ports, and stay on the ship. And then when they're done, okay, we're going to go find somewhere else to go. That's what I think. That's what I would do,
Yeah.
Been to Cozumel 10 times. Been to Costa Maya 10 times. Roatan 4 or 5 times.
Well,
They
so far, when they're bringing out all the cruise lines, when they're bringing out the new big ships, they're putting them somewhere, and they're doing, like you just said, they're doing the 3 and 4 day cruises, bam, 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 for the first couple of months.
Right.
Because everybody wants to get on the ship, and they can turn it around quick and make more money on the shorter cruises. And so that's what they're doing to start with. And then when they get another new ship, they'll gradually move it over to some longer cruises.
Okay, now I'm about to ruffle some feathers right here. The shorter cruises are way less expensive,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where your problems start coming in.
Yep.
That's where you get the fights in the ports. That's when you get the fights on the ships.
If you notice, Utopia, that happened to Utopia because she's doing all those 4 and 5 day cruises. Royal Caribbeans haven't been known to have all those fights. They have a few little fights, but Utopia has probably the biggest share of fights on any Royal Caribbean ship because it's a 4 and 5 day cruise.
Right.
Because of those short cruises. All right. So I'm going to book. Okay. So I'm going to book a 4-day cruise on one of the newest ships out. So it's 4 days. So I'm going to book it a year out. And my total cost is $700.
Right.
So I have a year to pay off $700.
Right.
And then, I mean, no, I'm sorry. It's just, I can't.
No,
I don't.
John, we don't even want to mess with 4 and 5 day cruises. It's not worth it for us. You know, it's
I
a
will,
waste of our time.
if it's not 6 or longer, I'm not touching it.
That's the way we are.
Yeah. Well,
And I hate to say it like that because some of these shorter cruises got some really cool itineraries.
They do.
But I'm not putting up.
do.
I'm not putting up with the BS, man. I'm just
Right.
Like our cruise in June coming up. It's a 5 day. I like my 7 days and more. We did the Margaritaville for 5 days. And I felt like I was there for 7. This is how laid back this cruise line is. Now, I'm doing the 5 day on MSC, even though it's our first MSC, but it's the only cruise line that I found to cover our anniversary date. And also, it was my budget, because I got to be careful what.
Oh no, I totally get. Yeah, but Eddie, you're not going to go out there and run rampant and get pissed off because there's no more goddamn chicken tenders. You know what I mean? You're not going to run over people. You're not going to run over people in your scooter, right?
Well, he may now. He may.
What do you mean the buffet's out of cheese?
Yeah.
I got one better. Wait, she goes up there and gets a salad, and they don't have any ranch. Oh my God! I thought that someone's going to get whipped. She got to have a ranch.
See, but since it's our wedding anniversary, I'm fine with it. Right. And we're doing the overnight on our 20th anniversary date on the dot. So that's even better. That's why I took it. It's right on Miami, and then we got both weekends clear. But other than that, I like 7 or higher. I mean, the one that I love the most is a 14-day. But until Alice retires, right, then we'll be able to do one. At least if we do one cruise a year, hopefully it will be a 14-day cruise. Because I'm telling you, by the 12th day, I done everything that I could on that shit. 13th day, I'm ready to relax, pack, and get myself ready to go home. On the 14th day, I'm ready to go home.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
I think 14 days is that's some of our favorite cruises into is a 14 day. I mean, it gives you plenty of time to do stuff, to learn on the ship. You go to several ports, and it's a whole different experience on a 14-day cruise versus a 7-day. They do different things on the longer cruises that they don't do on the shorter ones. Yeah. It's what we're talking about here. It's a different clientele. Yeah. It's you don't have the people that are looking for the 2 and 3 and 4 night cruises, like they said, just to drink the whole time they're there, see how drunk they can get and stay that way and get the fights. And Vicky, Virgin doesn't have that big of an issue with their 4-night cruises, but that's a whole different clientele that's going on Virgin. Yes. Going on Carnival and Royal, because Virgin's 4 nights is still up in the price, but that's because everything's included with it.
You know what's crazy? You talk about these short cruises. My very first cruise in 2016 was a 4-day cruise on the Triumph. And I'm like, whoa, this is so awesome, man. This is great. We going out, we go to Cozumel, and then, it was out of New Orleans. It was Cozumel and back. That was it. And I'm like, man, I had so much fun. And this and that. Now, I took a 4-day in February out of Galveston, and I'm like, this is bullshit. This is 4 days. This is garbage. I can't even unpack. I'm just going to live out of my backpack.
You can't unpack enough, man. No. We flew to New York and grabbed Liberty of the Seas in 2015 for her repositioning to Galveston. That was a 13-day awesome cruise to San Juan, Puerto Rico, St. Thomas, St. Martin, Curacao, Cayman. We wound up back in Galveston. It's still one of my favorite cruises I've ever had. That 13-day
That's
cruise.
awesome. You see, like something like that, I would take.
And I discovered Liberty from one end to the other. She's still one of my favorite ships because of that. I love Liberty, and I'm glad she's coming back to Galveston. So
you do see these comments that's been coming up, Rick, about Royal dethrone Carnival. With more of
there ain't no way
45-day cruise, 3, 4, 5 days.
There ain't no way that Royal, of all things, for them to unthrone Carnival, and it's not the fights. I don't know if I believe that.
Just like Trish said right there, that reported that so far this year or this quarter. But the thing of it is, things that happen on
this quarter. Wait, just this quarter?
Yeah.
Give it time. Carnival's a second half team. We'll come back.
But the thing about it, not only Royal, but a lot of other cruise lines, that stuff doesn't get reported out in social media like it does on Carnival.
Right.
You let the smallest little thing happen on Carnival, and it's going to be everywhere.
You know why it doesn't get reported out? Doesn't get reported out to social media on other cruise lines? Mm-hmm. You said it already. The clientele.
That's right. And I'll tell you another thing about this, not just necessarily the shorter cruises. It's the time of the year those shorter cruises happen. If they didn't do them shorter cruises from now
spring break
till September,
spring break,
that would cut down on it right there. But,
right.
Yeah. Let's see. 4 days in Nassau, greatest thing ever.
Yeah. Right. Oh, that's
Zoe,
right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I did one 4-day cruise. I was on Triumph to Cozumel and back. It's probably a good thing it was only a 4-day because she's starting to have issues 2 weeks before she broke down. So, we don't want to overstress her with a longer cruise.
What about what was that? What about MSC?
But it's not just fights; it's also sexual assault and reportable offenses.
What about 4 nights on the seashore? The cheap cruise, I think Royal and Carnival need to fix that problem.
Vicky. Vicky. Lady.
Well, I think it's time for a commercial break after that.
Yep.
This is Cruising Chris M, and we will be right back to the show after this short break.
Zach's got the camera rolling tight, just brings the spark that feels so right. Chatting tight, light up the scene, Coca culture chasing dreams unseen. Find your why, it's in the air, through the parks and thrills we share, cruising waves or gaming high, Coca culture shows you why. Sun's up, chase the clouds away. Today's gonna be good, no matter what they say.
It's Cup of Joe Live. With Jimmy, the astute Torque.
Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody's doing good.
Welcome to Sea Lake Journeys. I'm your host, Chet.
coffee in my cup, sun just peeking through. TV glowing in the kitchen like it always do.
Cheryl's laughing first, Jeremy's got that grin. Ryan's talking ports and plans, Ricky's reeling us in.
Go live together, start the day, sailing off while we still stay. They paint that water white and blue from my small town living room view. Go live together, rise and shine, talking trips that feel like mine. From cruise dreams to travel weather, I feel the world when we go live together. Booty time, it's booty time, booty time, booty time, booty time.
Good morning.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
I like that. Rick been sitting there watching everything, and then when foodie time come up there, he was sitting there. He started bobbing. He was dancing with foodie time.
My favorite one was Ryan, the Great Mermaid jumped into the pool.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
I don't remember how cold it was, but it was cold that morning too. It was raining and
cold. It was raining too. It was also raining.
Yeah. Let's see. Carl said they did a 15-day on Princess to Hawaii and back. Favorite cruise of all time. Hawaii is great. I'd love to go back to Hawaii again. And
I'll make it there one day.
That was on Miracle out of San Francisco, and I want to say that was like 16 days. Let's see. Travel SVC says Royal League Serious Crimes 2 quarters in a row now.
Wow. I didn't see that coming.
More drunk party cruises because they are profitable. Yep. They're
gonna.
That's why they give you free drinks at all the jewelry stores in Cozumel, because they know the more you drink, the more money you're gonna spend.
Right.
I think. I can't speak to any other cruise line, but I think Carnival. I don't know what their training is for their security officers, but I think they need more hands-on stuff. I don't want to say get physical, but like you have to be able to walk in there. I don't care if there's 8, 10 people. You need to walk in there 4 or 5 deep and separate everybody by force if you have to.
Oh, yeah,
all right,
I agree.
All right, you do the same thing. Okay, you do the same thing at home in your local town, and the cops show up. The actual police shows up. Do you think they're just going to stand there and watch till everybody gets tired? Hell no. They're going in there.
Oh, yeah.
Tasers drawn. That's how they're going. I mean, they don't need tasers, but I don't think they should have tasers. Handcuffs, sure. Maybe a nightstick. Who knows? But like, they actually need to get in there and physically separate people.
Oh, right.
Oh, your security guard hurt me. Well, then you should have been fighting, stupid.
Right.
He twisted my arm. I wasn't doing nothing. Well, evidently you were, because you was in the mix. So
you got that right. Yep.
But, I mean, that's just how I feel. I guess. I mean, I'm an ass though, so you can't really listen to anything I have to say.
That's right, Dave.
I just don't play that game. I just don't play that game.
Nelly, I'd love to do some of that. The fly to Hawaii and stay, a week on the island, or a couple, jump from a couple islands. The only thing though is it's so darn expensive. When you start looking at, because actually after we went, I looked at doing that a little bit, and man, I'm gonna tell you, it's the motel and everything else is expensive. I could probably take a couple cruises over there, for what it ended up costing to stay over there for a week.
I have a buddy that I served with that is from Hawaii, and he's like, Dave, you ever come to the Big Island? He said, let me know. You're not staying at a hotel. Because you can come stay here at the house.
Yeah.
He's like, what's with the woman that fell off her balcony and landed on the deck below and passed away on the forensic? Well, Carl, she passed away, Carl. That's what happened.
Yeah, supposedly it was like 2:00 in the morning, and she fell, jumped, whatever the case may be, off of her balcony and landed on deck 5. And so,
damn, that's gotta hurt.
So when they got there, of course, she had already passed away from the fall, but they're still investigating. Ain't said anything else as far as any.
Well, the FBI got involved.
How old or anything like that? Do what?
FBI got involved with that.
Oh yeah. We're having a dance party. Are we having a dance party tomorrow, Vicky? We need to celebrate upcoming cruise.
Yeah.
Takes a week of planning. Oh, come on, Vicky. You got music. Just everybody gets together. Just go on, cut loose.
You travel, yes, we see. That's good. That's good right there. That's good. That's pretty funny. If you're going to unalive yourself, check the deck plan.
That's right. Hey, it might have been. It might have been.
Jorge do it. Jorge do it. He's a salsa dancer.
Let's see. I would like to take a cruise away. We did a land vacation several years ago. I tell you, we really enjoyed ours. We had a ball. We had a good time at each port. There was this wild little Asian guy running around on the ship, but other than that, everything else was good.
Oh, Scott was there?
Yeah, he was. And
it's a little Asian guy running around with chicken wings hanging out of his face.
Yeah, but we had a blast, and anybody, we went to Pearl Harbor, to Arizona, all that kind of stuff, and it's everybody needs to go there one time. If it don't,
you do, Vicky.
If it don't make you think about some things and have some feelings while you're there, something's wrong with you.
I do want to go to Hawaii. I wouldn't mind taking a cruise to Hawaii. That would be cool. I'm a big, a military vet, of course,
right.
But I'm a big World War II. I'm a big World War II. I get into World War II history and stuff, and I want to go to Pearl Harbor and go to the Arizona and all that kind of stuff. I want to go to the Philippines, go to Leyte, where MacArthur landed during World War II. Well, actually, where he snuck off to Australia and left his men there, but then he came back after they won. But anyway, this is not a History Channel.
Funny, Nelly. Funny.
I want to go see all that stuff, like Normandy and all that.
Hey, Dave, also Chester Nimitz Museum in Fredericksburg in the Hill Country, Texas, is phenomenal. Loaded with military history and stuff.
And
it is
awesome. I talked to Coach Cruz because he's in Chicago. The last German U-boat is actually in Chicago.
I've heard that.
The last German submarine that they stole after they blew the bejesus out of it, they kept it afloat and towed it all the way to the East Coast, and then they were going to use it for atomic bomb testing. Right. And I don't know, I guess somebody had something to say, so they made a deal with Chicago that if they paid for shipping, they would give it to them.
Right.
Chicago, Illinois paid for it, and it is literally in a concrete bunker that you can go tour in Chicago. It's like the scientific museum.
I heard it's pretty neat.
Yeah, cool. That'd be good.
I mean, it's crazy. So we have a German submarine. The last surviving German submarine is in Chicago.
Yeah.
That there's not an ocean near it, not even close.
Well, it's the same thing with Chester Nimitz was the supreme commander of the Pacific Theater during World War II.
Right.
Admiral Chester Nimitz is from Fredericksburg. So they had this huge museum there in Fredericksburg, Chester Nimitz Museum, World War II museum there. And it is, I mean, it's a huge building, all kinds of stuff all around. The airplanes that we use in the Pacific Theater, all kinds of stuff. And you walk
that's
around.
The kind of stuff. I'll go there and I can spend an entire day. Like an entire
you
day.
Can spend a whole day in there. Yes, you can.
I would just, and just like I said, I'm like a big history buff for stuff like that.
It's a beautiful part of Texas, the hill country. Fredericksburg's right in the middle of it. Lots of places to get fresh pecans, get peaches, lots of Texas peaches there, and wineries everywhere. And they, of course, they got a few breweries through there too.
I was gonna say, do they have a beerery?
Yes, they do.
Oh, they got a beerery. I'll go.
This is Texas, man. Of course they do.
You have a Japanese garden.
Yep.
Trisha, you know what? That's what I always say. Are you scared of heights? No. You scared to fall? Nope. I'm scared of that sudden stop at the bottom.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah. The fall ain't no problem. It don't bother you. It's that sudden stop.
My boss used to tell me, he's like, if you fall off of that scaffold, by the time you hit the ground, you're fired. Like, holy shit. What?
But he wants to fire you before you hit the bottom.
Yeah.
That way it ain't workman's comp.
He said, yeah, that's exactly right. He's like, when you're falling, keep your ears open because I'm going to fire you before you hit the ground.
Yeah.
Oh no, Dave's falling. You're fired. Wham.
Well, we got a couple minutes left. We're gonna try to get out of here at 9:30 tonight because if you're in my chat, I got it pinned to the top on the link for Scotty J's Anchor Away. And if you're in my chat when we end, I've got it set to redirect you over there. So just hold on. You ain't got to do nothing. And it's going to take you right over there to Anchors Away because tonight is their 1 year celebration and anniversary on Anchors Away. So we want to go over there and give them some support.
Hey, Sherman, I hate to. I don't try not to be.
You got to go down. Go to the bottom.
Highlight this next one. Nelly.
Go to the bottom. Look at Nelly.
Nelly, I believe every word of that.
Drunk lady after the wine place in Fredericksburg to marry me. She said yes, and then threw up the next morning. I asked, "Do you remember me asking you to marry me?"
I believe every word
Nelly,
of that.
Nelly, that's how you get them. That's how you get them. She's hooked. Done. Nothing she can do about it.
Hey, Nelly, I hate to say this, but I always wondered.
That's funny.
I always wondered how'd you get Haley, Nelly?
And look, she's going around telling all her friends. He took advantage of me. He caught me at my weakest point.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you for Carl and everybody else. This event. Appreciate it. Thank you for the service and everything you did. And
I'll say it. I'll say it. I was proud to serve and thank you for the support. That's it.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of our guys that come home don't get the support that they actually need.
And that's a shame, man.
That's the bad thing.
A lot.
Yep.
Yeah. Man, so all right. Well, like I said, we're gonna get out of here so everybody can go over to the 1 year anniversary show on Anchors Away. See what kind of I don't know if they're gonna have a cake or what they're gonna have for us, but we'll see what they got going on.
Ooh, Carl was a CB.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't know if you guys know what a CB is. Basically, they're your construction, electrical, and all that. Except, all right, imagine calling Sherman. Imagine calling your electrician over to your house, and he come over to do some electrical work, and he's a great electrician, but he carries guns too.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So that's a CB.
Yeah.
Right.
It's a guy that knows how to hammer a nail and take care of business at the same time.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
CBs are bad, man. CBs are bad to the bone.
All right. Well, it's time to go over to Scotty J. So everybody, appreciate y'all being here tonight.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up.
And
It's
we'll
great as
Good night.
usual.
go
Have a
over
good
and
night.
check
Be
them
nice.
out. Everybody
Be
have a
nice
good
to
night.
each other.
Say less, let's talk about it. Yeah, we cruising loud. Reppin' Travel Fam, we're feeling proud. Every sail away starts with this crew. So hit that like and subscribe too. You heard it here first. Travel, tips, and fun with the best in the game. Don't forget to drop a comment, share the stream, and let's talk about it. You heard it here first. Travel, tips, and fun with the best in the game. Don't forget to drop a comment, share the stream, and